Mariska,
Yes, Bishop.
how are you today?
I am very well, thank you. And you?
Great, I'm also great. It's our second episode here with Mariska. We had the first episode, now it's a second episode. Mariska, we always call you with Mariska. What is your stage name or nickname that people knows you with?
People know me as Mariska van Blerk. Yes, that's my main name, Mariska van Blerk. Or that my nickname, some people call me Riska or Mori Biscuit.
So which name that you prefer to be asked to be called with?
Riska or Mariska.
Mariska, straightforward.
Yes, straightforward.
Okay. Mariska, talking about modeling, what is the dream you have? We are in 2024 now. What is the dream forward from now on for you?
With me, Bishop, and viewers, my dream in modeling for 2024 is to go into more commercial modeling and enhance my passion in pageantry, and also just to help brands and promoting their products and having that journey as well in branding and promotions. That would be very good for me to actually pursue. That will be one of my passions for this year. Yes.
That's very great. So those who are watching us, if you want to promote your brand, Mariska is available to do so. You just need to contact her on those numbers that we are going to display on the screen, and then you can contact her so that you can also promote your brand, because to promote is a way of marketing, is a way to reach more customers into your business, into your career, into your dream work that you have, and it's going to be a blessing for you. Mariska, we had an issue in P Express. They publish something about being bullied to be a queen.
Yes.
Give us a little bit explanation on that. What was all about?
Bishop and viewers, that article basically told my story as I was growing up. In school, I was being bullied from a very young age, even before school started. And in modeling when I was younger, I was told I'm too short, I'm not pretty enough. And I believed them, because as a young girl, at such a young age, you don't even know yourself. So you look up to other people, your parents and your friends even. You get influenced by your friends from a young age. And I believed all the things that were said. And from that, I wanted to share my story.
That's great. Now you point up a very important point here, that friends, they can influence a person either to good or to the bad side. You see, that's very important for those who are watching now. And now talk about friends. What did you advise you have towards that? For an example, do people need to choose a friend, or they just get anybody? What did you say?
I would say to be aware of your surroundings. The reason for that is because people can make or break you. And I was broken. I was like people even in the past who I thought were my friends. They were skinnering about me, they were gossiping, everything. And because they were jealous, because I used to excel in my modeling, I used to do drama with my mother, and they used to make fun of me and laugh at me when I speak, because I didn't have the confidence back then to speak or to sing on stage, having that full-on confidence yet. I was very shy, very quiet. So your friends, do be aware of your friend surroundings and choose people who build you up instead of breaking you down.
That's great. Mariska, you spoke also on a PA Express that you're not willing to look at the mirror, because the mirror is where we look at ourselves. Whenever we prepare ourselves to go out, the first thing we need to do is to make sure that we are looking okay. Then we go to the mirror. What was the reason you couldn't look at the mirror?
Bishop and viewers, because I was bullied and I didn't love myself, I couldn't stand the perception of seeing myself because I didn't think I was pretty. I didn't believe in who I was as a person at heart, at core. So for me that was something very challenging because to accept myself, and I had very low self-esteem, and being able to grow from that and knowing who I am at the moment and growing up is I can be so inspiring to other people, and that's always been a dream, especially for young girls and boys. I mean, it's not just girls that gets bullied in school. It's anyone can be victimized towards bullying or domestic violence and abuse. So to have that courage to be able to give back to those individuals also suffering or going through similar issues, yes.
I see. What difficulty you encounter entering in modeling?
The difficulties that I encountered at first was my height. Because the standard is like literally you have to be tall. The normal societal standards, what you would expect is to be tall and very skinny. And I love my fitness, so I will never ever be a skinny model. And I am glad that things like that, issues like that is changing, because we need more inspiration. We need more women out there who wants to embrace themselves the way that they want to, and looking after your body and knowing who you are at heart.
Mariska, there is a point that you spoke very, very important, going back to the mirror issue. So there was no confidence in you. But when we look at the nature, you are a blessed woman. Now, what advice you have for the girls who don't have confidence on themselves?
What definitely helped me growing and developing that confidence was my faith with God, my relationship with God, and Him restoring and going through that counseling process and that nourishment process and doing positive affirmations in the mirror. Like, that's what helped me. Like, every day I used to tell myself, I am a strong and powerful, beautiful woman. And ever since I spoken those words, I spoke life into my own heart. And I also believe that what you speak, and it creates habit, because your thoughts create emotions creates behaviors, and that behaviors turns into habits if you repeatedly do it on a regular basis. So that is what helped me. So that is definitely something that young viewers can pursue to help them to develop that self-confidence, and just start. Start small. If you want to learn how to speak in public, do it in front of your family and your friends, and then you take it bigger and you go on from there. My singing is something, and my dreams is something that has helped me with that, to make it go, to speed up the process a bit faster. But take it one step at a time and be patient with yourself.
My God, this is so beautiful. Confidence is very important. And I like what you said, Mariska, that you spoke to yourself. It's not what people say, because people, they can speak whatever, and obvious people, they always discourage. So there are people out there, they are watching us. You've been discouraged in many, many things. Don't feel discouraged. You have to believe on yourself, as Mariska did. Mariska, if someone donates you 10 million rands, what are you gonna do with that money?
Bishop and viewers, I would definitely budget, because planning is very important when working with finances. That's why I also enjoyed studying business management and industrial psychology, because I would want to give back to the community. But not just that, because there's social issues regarding the 10 million rand. It might seem like a lot of money, but if you give that, let's say you want to feed the hungry, what about the next day? What about the day after? So you have to be wise. Think about, I would develop, for example, like building projects, campaigns, work in collaboration with sponsors, with businesses that are financially, that can bring money, that can feed that investment scheme, because we need to think about, we need to consider, if we stand together as businesses, as leaders, we can make a difference, we can make an impact in lives. Focus on developing training and education initiatives and programs, all those social issues that South Africa has. It is important that that needs to be addressed, and I would love to be able to do that.
That's great. That's great. Mariska, if somebody want to contact you, what platform they should use, how to reach you? Let me say someone is in Cape Town, is watching this broadcast, and he is eager to contact you. How to get you?
They can contact me on my email address, which is mariska.lpinar@gmail.com. Or they can also reach me on my social media platforms. My Facebook is Mariska van Blerk. My Instagram is Wellness with Mariska. So they can also message me there or send me an email, and then I will definitely respond.
Great. We are going to display on your screen. You can take the contacts number for Mariska there on your TV screen, and please, you can contact her. Mariska, what are the challenge? For example, 2024, there challenge. What you think that the challenge you're gonna face, and how you're gonna respond to those challenge? Let me say, life is always with surprise. Now, always there's a challenge ahead of us. So how are you gonna respond to those challenges?
I definitely want to be able to take that on step by step. Whatever the challenge may be that is thrown my way, I aim to handle it with professionalism, with mindfulness, and consult with God. That's one thing that I also want to do, is to consult more, and by fasting, by prayer, doing more of that, and asking for guidance, because tomorrow might not be in my control.
Yes.
Nothing is in my control. God depends everything. Like He can decide whether tomorrow will happen or not. So just to remain being humble, trying the best that I can, and making a difference and an impact, because the Mrs. Universe title even is temporary, but the impact that you have can have lasting effects, and that is what I aim to do.
What most thing make you happy in life?
The fact that I am close to my family is also a blessing, and my family makes me very happy. Having that quality time with my sisters, with my mother, with my husband, being that close connection, having that close connection with my family is what makes me very happy.
That's great. Mariska, can you quote us a Bible verse that you most like?
My favorite Bible verse is Philippians 4, verse 13. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me.
That's wonderful. Mariska, why do you like modeling? Between modeling and the other things, why do you like mostly in modeling?
I like modeling because it helps me to reassure myself that because I went through so many things when I was younger, through all the bullying and the negative experiences and all of that, it helps me to realize that I don't need to give in to those opinions out there. I am confident in myself, and knowing myself specifically, and modeling allows me to do that. It allows me to embrace my personality and to inspire other viewers out there. And being connected into social issues even more and community projects, it helps me to put my name out there, because it's not about me, but to attract sponsors, it's necessary to put yourself on social media, people seeing what you're doing, how you're actually making an impact. It's not about a show, putting up a show or anything like that. It's so that people know that what you are doing actually can contribute to the community. And that is very important aspect in my heart, is to be able to, because a lot of people can talk what they're going to do, but people want to see that your actions, because action speaks louder than words.
Mariska, for an example, if you're a judge, you are judging on modeling, how would you describe someone that is beautiful? What points you look at?
Bishop and viewers, the most important point that I would say is beauty at heart, and what makes you unique. It can be a personality characteristic, it can be if you have freckles that doesn't normally look like anyone else.
Yes.
Like, what makes you stand out, that is unique beauty. It's not about, beauty is not all about physical appearance at all. And that's why I love the modeling agency where I'm at now, which is V Models. We focus on striving towards excellence and embracing your unique element that you have, and we turn that into something beautiful.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. On modeling, up to today, what did you learn?
I learned to just grow more in myself, and knowing that based on my personal values and standards, that has helped me to know what type of things to refrain from, because especially at V Models, we don't work with photographers and that who says drop your top a bit, or we don't do like lingerie or anything like that, because we don't want to give off the wrong impression. So it's about having that professionalism, keeping that high standards, and that is something that I've learned from growing up, because as a young age, you go through so many things as a young girl, and you don't know how to respect yourself properly, or you get influenced by the wrong friends, like in the past where I was. And from that I've learned how to groom myself properly, how to represent myself.
Mariska, give us a word of encouragement to the girls that want to join modeling in 2024.
I would say to help them to just accept yourself who you are, and don't let people get the bad side of you, because their opinions don't matter. Like, as long as you know yourself, who you are at heart, and it's hard work. If you want to improve your public speaking skills, or if you want to reach a certain level of fitness goals, or just being healthier in general, it's going to start with you, and you have to work hard for what you want. It's like studying for a test or going to university. Do you think you're going to pass if you don't study? You're not going to pass. So it's about setting high standards for yourself, and start small, and you can do it. It's up to you to make it happen. That's what I would say.
That's great. Mariska, what is a thing on you that people don't know about you? It's only you who knows. What is that?
Not a lot of people know that I paint. I am like a semi-artist myself. I'm not out
wonderful.
there yet, but like, yeah, I do like painting.
Painting.
And yeah.
That's good.
And I'm learning to play piano.
That's great. That's wonderful. Mariska knows how to paint. Please, I didn't know about this. That question is so beautiful. Mariska, what is your goal for the 2024?
Bishop and viewers, my goal for 2024 is to be more contributing to the community even more, trying to help businesses and brands and supporting parties to do more of community work and charity projects and helping people out there, young women and children and families, to learn from their mistakes and to help them with their confidence into knowing what they want to do. Also, the reason where my industrial psychology comes in is that I've learned how to let myself flourish, and learning how they can reach their full potential is a strong aspect where I can be of quite use. So working with businesses, helping them to flourish, and whatever makes them unique, to embrace that quality. So doing more commercials, doing more branding and marketing, and working in collaboration with businesses.
Those who are watching us, I urge you, if you've got clothes that you're no longer using, and you have things that you have, toys for children, game, all things, even TV, anything you have that you want to donate, you can also reach Mariska, because it's very important for her journey. In order to reach people, remember, she's in modeling, she must deal with the people, and there are so many people outside are in a suffering status, so very, very bad status. So as you saw the video on your screen, you can also contact Mariska on those details that are on your screen, so that she can get from you, no matter where you are. You can watch from Johannesburg, Durban, Cape Town, here in Port Elizabeth, or anywhere in Mpumalanga, any place where you are watching right now, and you have those things you want to bless Mariska, so that she can use those things to reach many people who I need. Please do that right away, and surely God will bless you.
I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me, and all my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.